In this video, I'll be showing you how to stack mobs on your Minecraft server, which can help your server with the performance and reduce lag. So now, for this video, I'll be showing you a plugin called Mob Bundle, which basically stacks mobs and it helps with lag reduction. So now you can pretty much look at the features down here. As mentioned, mob stacking can be filtered. By that, it would mean filter mobs by babies and adults. So it could mean you could separate villagers by baby villagers and normal villagers. And it could be even with sheep colors. So you don't end up mixing a pink sheep with a white sheep. And there's even stuff like separating charged creepers with normal creepers. And also, don't forget that you can separate leashed animals with normal animals. There's also a unique feature where the plugin either stacks either all mobs or only mobs that came from the spawner. And then there's the third one, which would be just natural, which would exclude animals which have newly spawned from the spawner. Now let's get into the showcase so that I can give you an overview of how the plugin works. Okay, so now I'm in the game right now, and now let's just look at any mobs. So yeah, as you can see, there's a mob over here. So the creeper is actually stacked. So it's actually a total of 3 creepers stacked together. And now let's try to kill it. So I'll show you how it works. So I pretty much just keep killing it till it dies. And as you can see, it just like reduces because I killed only one. So that's how the whole killing part works for the stacked mobs. So now I could go to the config. So let me just go to the config. So as you can see, I'm in the configuration folder here. So you just pretty much look for the plugins. So here you can just enter a mob bundle and then you can enter configuration.yml. And now you can look through the config. So I'll just pretty much show you the default values which you can edit. So right now, the first value would be the limit. So this is mostly useful like you want to stack mobs only up to a limit. For example, here it says 64. And if you enable it over here, so pretty much it's just like it limits it. After that, if there's more mobs, like if there's 65 mobs, the 65th mob will just create another stack. So they won't be like stacked together. So that's pretty much how the limit works. And then here's the value which I mentioned earlier. So you could like put it to spawner and it will only stack the mobs that spawned through the spawner. And there's even like natural, which would only stack mobs which are natural. So if there's any mobs that come from the spawner, it won't play with them. So now there are some ignored entities over here. So like if like mostly like people use villages for trading. So you might want to just keep this here so that it doesn't stack them. So it basically just ignores these particular entities so that so now if there's like 300-400 dragons, they won't be stacked. They'll be completely separate and they'll be flying separately. So do remember that. And same goes with the rest of the three. And you can even ignore the worlds. So like let's just go down and you just type something like maybe if you have a second world, something like spawn. So now the mobs in the world spawn won't be stacked. So that's pretty much it. And now there's more filters here. So something like if baby is enabled, it's gonna like completely filter it away. Same with leashed. So if the mob was named something else using a name tag, it won't be stacked with the normal mobs because it has a completely different name. And then it even matters on the slime size of those slimes and the sheep color and if the creeper is charged. All right, so and there are some previews that I would like to show you before I end the video. So as you can see, there's a preview here for a creeper and there's a preview here for a cow. So as you can see, the creeper has been separated with the normal creeper and a charged creeper. So you must know by now that charged creeper is mostly created using thunder and the same with the cow. So you've seen that value where you can like separate it by either all spawner or natural. So right now, I think it's set to spawner in this particular preview because only the mobs from the spawner have been stacked and the natural mobs seem to be unstacked. And yeah, that's pretty much it. See you soon.